What's up, gamers? Today is the day. The new Halo update is coming out on November 5th to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Halo 2 on November 9th. I can remember back in the day when I first went and grabbed my copy of Halo 2 at GameStop when I was in high school, and I feel almost as excited after seeing this update. Halo Studios really has outdone themselves. We haven't seen a lot of big content updates like this for Halo in a long time. I've been personally frustrated with Halo. I used to play every day with the Halo 3 refueled update until the match composer came along, but that's a different story. But what I wanted to share with you here today is the crazy updates that we have. There's a new playlist update, which it is Delta Arena, where you guessed it, we're getting tons of Halo 2 maps, as well as some changes to the gameplay to make it more classic. There's no sprint, no clamber, increased jump height, and friendly player collision. Finally. Not only that, but we're getting a lot of very familiar maps. You Halo 2 heads are going to be very happy. Not only do we have this playlist that brings us back to Halo 2, they're bringing back a lot of the most prized maps and all of our old hangouts. We have Ascension, which is Ascension. Some of these have different names, but Ascension is just Ascension. We have Turf, which is renamed Boulevard. We have Canopy, which is a version of Lockout with Guardian aesthetics. We have Conjurer, which is Warlock. We have Inquisitor, which is a fantastic looking remake of MIDSHIP. We have Serenity, which is Sanctuary. And then Beaver Canyon, which is Beaver Creek. All of these maps are familiar stomping grounds for the Halo faithful, especially if you played a lot of Halo 2 back in the day. These are some of the greatest maps of Halo, like all-time great Halo maps, and I'm really excited to jump back in. With a dedicated playlist to classic Halo, I can see myself spending a lot of time with Halo again. I've literally used to play every day during the Halo 3 refueled playlist when that was still up and able to be easily accessed. I played Halo every single day for at least an hour or two, and I can see myself getting back into that. Not only that, with the classic updates, we do have third-person firefight, which the third-person mode in Halo, I could probably take it or leave it personally, but I do feel like it adds a new level of access for gamers who might prefer third-person. Like, some people just don't like first-person, so anything that brings more gamers in, I'm definitely down for. And then this was something I wasn't really expecting. It's just kind of a bonus. Like, more or less over the last year or so, we've primarily just been getting updates to the armor and the different things that Halo wants to sell us. But at this point in time, we're getting a lot of new things in Halo. Ever since Halo Infinite came out, we were expecting to see way more new weapons added to the game. And for the first time in over a couple of years, we're actually seeing a new SMG in the form of the MA5k Avenger, which is supposedly supposed to be as powerful as dual-wielding SMGs in Halo 2. It has a 60-round clip, and it shreds up close. So I feel like it's also going to have the vibes of like a old-school assault rifle, and be a little bit less accurate and more close range than the current assault rifle in game. And another bonus that I didn't even expect, which is more in line with what we would see just for updates previously, is the new custom armor packs that they will have for sale in the shop, which honestly, they look pretty crazy. We do have the Mark 6 armor from Halo 2 coming back to us, and it looks absolutely amazing. But on top of that, for the things that you might want to shell out some of your more hard-earned cash for, if you do so choose, is the armor that is, this is a big deal to me, because I know there's a lot of faithful from the Halo 2 and Halo 3 days that always enjoyed playing as elites, and in the subsequent games as well, it was an option. But I know there's a subset of people that did enjoy playing as elites. So we do have the Operation Pass armor, which is based on Half-Jaw Vadum, which basically there's some backstory on the character from Halo 2 who helped our side and was part of hunting down the Prophets. But we also get this really cool armor. This might be one of the first armors I purchased personally in a long time. I haven't necessarily been a big fan of the packs that Microsoft and formerly 343, now Halo Studios, has released in the past as far as pricing and what you get for it. But literally, I thought that there was Playable Elites for a second when I first saw this. But obviously, this armor here is based on the Arbiter's armor, and there is a more classic style as well for the rocket launcher, and one that's based off of 343 Guilty Spark. So for the 20-year anniversary of Halo 2, I didn't expect Halo Studios and Microsoft to necessarily do this right, but with everything they're bringing to the table, my nostalgia is off the chain right now. They're bringing so much fun, playable content to the game, and it does really feel like a celebration. This might even be a resurgence of Halo Infinite for the time being until they eventually sunset the game and move on to the next project. Personally, I would love to see more support like this for Halo going forward. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments what you're excited for, whether or not you think this is enough to bring you back into Halo, or if you're going to be fragging with us in the Delta Arena playlist for old time's sake, or if you never got to enjoy that version of Halo. I do feel like this is going to be a great stepping in point for more casual players or players that might not have ever experienced that before. Thank you so much for watching. We do play a lot of Halo in my community, so if you drop a follow, really appreciate it. I'm live on Twitch Wednesdays and weekends around 10 p.m. Eastern time. So come hang out with us. We get Halo games going regularly, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys think about this Halo update. My name has been Gamepassdad, and we'll see you in the next one.